Cramming for a test. Trying to get more than you have time to do. Stress is a feeling we are experiencing when we are challenged or overwhelmed. But it's more than just an emotion. Stress is a hardwired physical response that travels throughout your entire body. In the short term, stress can be advantageous. But when activated too often or too long, your primitive fight or flight stress response not only changes your brain, but also damages many of the other organs and cells throughout your body. Your adrenal gland releases the stress hormones, cortisol, epinephrine, also known as adrenaline, and norepinephrine. And these hormones travel through your bloodstream. They easily reach your blood vessels and heart. Adrenaline causes your heart to beat faster and raises your blood pressure, over time causing hypertension. Cortisol can also cause the endothelium or inner lining of blood vessels to not function normally. Scientists know that this is an early step in triggering the process of atherosclerosis or cholesterol plaques build up in your arteries. Together, these changes increase your chance of the heart attack or stroke. When your brain senses stress, it activates your autonomic nervous system through this network of nerve connections. Your big brain communicates stress to your interest or intestinal nervous system. Besides causing butterflies in your stomach, this brain gut connection can disrupt the natural rhythmic contraction that moves through your gut, leading to irritable bowel syndrome and can increase your gut sensitivities, making you more likely to feel heartburn. Via the gut nervous system, stress can also change the composition and function of your gut bacteria, which may affect your digestive and overall health. Speaking of digestion, the chronic stress affects your waistline. Well, yes. Cortisol can increase your appetite and it tells the body to replenish your energy store with energy dense food and crab, causing you to crave comfort foods. However, cortisol can also cause you to put on the extra calories and carbo or deep belly fat. This type of fat doesn't just make it harder to button your pants. It's an organ that actively releases hormones and immune system chemical called cytokines that can increase your risk of developing chronic diseases such as heart disease and insulin resistance. Meanwhile, stress hormones affect immune cells in a variety of ways. Entirely, they have prepared to fight invader and health after but chronic stress can dampen function of some immune cells, make you more susceptible to infection and slow the rate your health. Want to lead a long life? You may have to grab your chronic stress. That's because it has even associated with shortness telomeres, the selective ends of chromosomes that measure of a cell age. Telomeres kept to allow DNA to get copied every time a cell without damaging the cell's genetic code, and they shorten with each cell division. While telomeres become too short, a cell can no longer divide and it dies. It is all that where enough chronic stress have even more we can sabotage your health, including heart, helpless, Sexual dysfunction, headache, muscle tension, difficult concentration, fatigue, and irritability. So what does all this mean for you? Your life will only be filled with stressful situations. But what matters to your brain and entire body is how you respond to that stress. If you can view the situation as challenging, you can control and master, rather than a risk that is more stable. You will perform better in short run and stay healthy in the long run.